One, right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing touch-ups.
Howdy.
And we're
Happy Friday.
Let's go.
Happy Casey's Day.
It's Casey's Day.
Happy Casey's Day, everyone.
What is
Thank you.
What's the rule with that? Is it like you get 100,000 people to sign to make it like a national holiday?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we gotta make
Just sign our name like 20,000 times.
just make a
we
bunch
good.
of fake emails.
Yeah, if we just have like a bunch of burner accounts,
I'm in.
every single
All right.
Friday will be National Casey's Day.
All right, episode 214.
Wow.
Tie-dye Friday.
Tie-dye Friday. It's Casey's Day. It's Friday.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
baby.
yeah. Fuck.
Baby.
Did he show you that?
I just saw that.
I just posted it too.
The fucking
Yeah, it is now already up.
Fucking destroyed me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, episode 214. Here we go. Make sure you guys like it, subscribe, turn those notifications on. We had a new snack time come out last night. It was the Lay's chips. Johnny was my guest. Thank you again, Johnny, for coming on the
Thanks
show.
for having me.
And if you haven't seen it already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Today at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, the Flaming Hot Fridays YouTube segment will come out.
Yes, sir.
And then at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Johnny will have out mug shots. Make sure you guys put those notifications on. That's how you'll see it as soon as they come out. Make sure you put down some comments below. Friday's comment day. Put some fucking comments in. What do you want us to talk about? We are for the people.
For the people.
For the people. By the people.
By the people, for the people.
That's all we're going. We're going that list.
That's all we got.
Casey, go ahead. Take it away.
All righty.
We're doing good, Casey. How are you doing?
All right. You know what?
You're a dick.
Spoilers.
Sorry, Casey,
Damn.
that's my
How do you know I'm doing
It's
well?
your day.
John, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Woke up in a good mood, listened to the Tyler album, feeling good.
Oh, I've only
Listen
listened
to
to
what?
half Tyler album.
Tyler.
Oh.
Oh my god, that album.
It's very good. I was just listening to it.
good.
Listen to her.
Shit's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Feeling good. How are you?
Big ups to Tyler.
I'm doing good, bro. It's Tie-dye Friday. We got some crazy topics to talk
I mean,
about.
Tyler Friday.
Tyler Dye. Tyler Dye. Oh, John's got tie-dye today. Let's go.
I
Let's go.
forgot.
Dave, Colin.
an
Nick's,
idiot.
I don't have it. Nick's excused.
The boys rap.
I'm excused. I got my Chinook Cedary shirt on, all right?
That's all.
Partnership!
Number 15.
Number
I
15.
forgot what day it was.
How can you forget?
I know it was Casey's Eve yesterday.
I mean, we even announced it.
We left Celsius and by the table for Casey.
Celsius and
And
what,
Happy
Gushers?
Waffles.
Waffles.
No, body armors for the third
Body
commandment violation.
Oh, yeah.
Body
You guys are doing
armor.
body armor
and,
today, right?
I am doing it, and that is my guest today.
Nice.
Yeah. Filming it.
All righty. Let's get into it. Britney Spears. What?
No, he was asking who my guest was. I said no.
Britney Spears. What?
Britney. Free Britney.
All right. Britney Spears.
This was actually an interesting documentary, but
I haven't watched it yet.
I have seen it. It's an interesting documentary.
I haven't seen it. I'm familiar with the whole issue though.
Okay.
Father's like under
Yeah.
fucking control.
Yeah.
So we got some.
It's actually really messed up.
Yeah.
It's
Very
fun.
messed
So we got some updates here, and the details are pretty wild. So they had a court case or a court hearing on Wednesday, and Britney Spears absolutely railed on her dad and her management team, saying that she wants a conservatorship to end now, and she's so angry she thinks her family has abused her so much that she'd like to sue them. And she also said she wants to get married and have another baby, but she's being blocked by the conservatorship,
Wow.
saying she has an IUD that they won't let her remove. That's fucked up.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
after
That's
her
like horrifying.
Yeah, it was after a mental breakdown. They got power of attorney over her.
Because she had the mental breakdown.
Yeah, and they ruled that she wasn't like they got power of attorney
People
over
were
her.
railing on her for that shit instead of helping her.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
she was like a child when she blew up. Like it's
She was a teenager.
She was on
Yeah.
the Mickey Mouse show.
literally.
Like she was like a
She
literal
didn't have a
child.
childhood.
Like
No.
I was seeing all these like old things that were coming up, like TMZ articles, and it was just like when she was going through things, it's like, what's going on with Britney? She shaved her fucking head. What's wrong with her? It's just
She's
like,
got a
she's
lot of
going
mental
through
issues.
stuff. Like you're just exposing her. Like that's
Yeah.
just so.
Like she was like a public mental breakdown, and instead of people
Everyone laughed.
and everyone mocked her and made fun of her.
Well, not only that, but like the supposed people that are supposed to protect you and support you and shit did the
advantage
complete opposite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of it.
Yeah, they sent her to a small home in Beverly Hills for rehab once, and it cost $60,000. And that she says they were trying to hurt her, and that her dad loved it.
Yeah, no.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So fucked up. I hope that this hearing changes things, like with the
She just won't perform any more music until she gets this cleared.
Yeah. I think she has to, right?
What's it on?
I think it's on
Hulu, I think. Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah, no, it was incredible.
I haven't
It was
watched.
So
Yeah, I need
interesting
to
to
see
see.
Is it like a 2-hour thing, or is it like episodes?
It's episodes.
Episodes.
It's like 45-minute episodes.
How many are there?
10 or 12.
Oh, really?
That's in depth.
Wow.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's almost like a quote-unquote season.
Oh, okay. Oh, definitely.
I put that in quotations.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she hasn't released any music in years.
A while.
Yeah.
But she's still been performing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
She definitely still performs
It's
occasionally.
probably like she goes out to perform, and when it's over, she has to go right back.
Yeah.
That's so
Or home,
fucked.
whatever. It's fucked up.
Yeah, because she was forced to her Vegas residency, and like the whole big thing about this is that like, I get a lot of people obviously like could see right through it, but on her Instagram she was acting like everything was fine and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
I'm sure
yeah.
she has to.
Like she was
had
doing
to.
like dances and stuff, and like everyone was like, all right, something's
Yeah, I
off.
mean, I'm sure everything was fine. Like, I'm sure she acted like that for her entire like career when she was getting brought up. But then,
Right.
you know, behind closed doors, she's a fucking
Yeah, I think actually
But-
one of the quotes she said was like, I made it seem like I was happy, but like like I wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Like, she was it was like an act because she
yeah,
had to be.
big time.
Yeah, you
Last
can't-
summer, there was like something where people started taking notice that.
Mike,
Because it
what
was the
up?
dances.
Yeah,
The
and then
dances.
Yeah.
people would comment like, "Wear something like yellow if you're like not okay."
Yeah,
and
like
she'd,
if you're,
show up in her next videos like wearing yellow,
Yeah.
and people would go crazy.
It's so sad. No one should have to live like that.
I mean, I just can't imagine being like. She's probably like 40 years old now, right?
She's not even that. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, she's like
I just can't imagine being like 40 years old and having no autonomy over your life.
Yeah.
Literally no control whatsoever.
Yep.
Like that's.
But here's the thing that blows my mind is that a court system, supposedly it's like freedom. You're supposed to have. And again, I am not going freaking politics here. I'm just saying that supposedly America is like free country, right? Like, why can't she do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 No.
No.
for-
I mean, I think you're right.
Like this will get. I'm sure this will probably, especially with all the public attention and public pressure, they will overturn this. But I mean, who knows how
it's just
mixed
tough
up.
to get rid of some of these things.
Yeah, it's really. I was about to say it's how mixed up and confusing these conservatorships
Yeah.
are.
And what's crazy is like this point, I'm sure she's proven more than enough that she's like mentally stable and can take care of herself. And it's probably for years, and the fact that it's still this control.
Well, the thing
I mean,
is
that mental break was what, like 15 years ago now?
2006,
Yeah, like
2011,
that's
something like that,
15
yeah.
she
years.
had that mental break probably because of her father.
I mean, it's very
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably played a big part in it. That's for sure.
I mean, no offense, when your father's doing that shit to you, it's gonna fuck with you. I don't
Yeah.
care.
It's
I
like
don't,
when
I don't
you're
give a
in the-
fuck.
and you're in the spotlight for
Yeah.
your almost your entire life. Like that takes a toll on you.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
absolutely.
you can look at all types of celebrities that started young. I mean, Justin Bieber went through it too. Like, obviously not to this extent, but like
I mean, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson went through
was a
it.
big
Yeah.
example
Kinda
too. I mean,
like
to
Michael
this
Jackson's
day,
father.
Michael Jackson still gets like, you know, for all the shit that's happening.
I'm
But-
sure if any of his brothers and shit walk by on the street or something, they're stopping him. Hey, you're Michael Jackson's brother.
Yeah, it's brutal. But
Her dad's
hopefully something good comes out.
her dad's fucked up. Has he always been like? He must have.
Oh, yeah.
He's always been that way.
I mean, she was a child star and he was profiting off it.
Yeah,
so
they were-
that's the real crux of it.
They were like a not wealthy family growing up, and so once she had talent, he took advantage of it. This happens all the time.
Yeah.
With
yeah, but it's sad.
Really
It's just
does.
it's
Eminem.
I was listening to Jeanette
Eminem
McCurdy.
didn't have a dad.
Did you say Eminem?
His mom took advantage of her. Of Eminem.
Did she?
Yeah, they definitely had some sort of like thing
yeah.
going on, but I think he like
Yeah,
he
he
later
literally-
like went back on
He
all
literally
that
has a
stuff.
song called
Yeah,
"My
he
Mom"
was-
sitting on
cleaning
his
out my
mom.
closet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Do you know who Jeanette McCurdy is?
Oh, yeah.
From iCarly.
Yeah.
So like I was in an interview with her, and she was talking
That's
about
also
when I
fucked.
was 12, becoming the sole breadwinner for your family. You're aware of these things as a 12-year-old, and it puts a lot of pressure on you as a person to like be that kind of person, to take in the money for your family at 12 years old. And it's just a really terrible situation to put a child through. Like there's a difference between a child star who isn't the sole breadwinner for a family. In most cases, and child stardom affects everyone. Like if you're getting all that attention
Yeah.
at such a young age, it's going to affect you. But it depends on how your home life is.
Yeah, the parents make a big difference in those
Exactly.
situations
Of course
on
they do.
whether or not the person is okay at the end of that once
Like-
they become an adult and kind of are more conscious of all these
Like
like things that they're.
Justin Timberlake, also a child star.
Yeah.
Much more well-adjusted to
Yeah.
a lot of things. 'cause he
Miley
grew up-
Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that she wasn't the breadwinner because Billy Ray was
Yeah.
obviously also
Wait,
rich.
they're related?
I know, right?
No way.
Wait, next you're gonna tell me Hannah Montana is a different person.
Yeah.
Brutal. I mean,
Crazy
hopefully
shit.
something good comes out of this. I mean, if they don't reverse whatever this is, I mean, that's just fucked up.
There'll be so much backlash.
even if it
There'll be so
doesn't
much
get reversed,
backlash.
there'll be so much pressure that they won't have a choice. But
yeah,
they'll have to reverse
that's
it.
why I think it will change. But
There are so many
God
people out there that are
knows.
supporting her with this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
We'll see.
You know what else is crazy?
What else is crazy?
What went down at Home Depot in Pennsylvania yesterday?
Yeah, I'm very. Yeah, I want
So-
to ask. I had a few
There
questions.
was
I heard about this.
an exorcism.
Now, what are you doing at Home Depot last night?
Getting wood is snacky.
An exorcism was held at a Home
Pennsylvania.
Depot in PA for trees that had been turned into
I have zero
lumber.
fucking clue.
Wait, so is the
Dickens-
lumber haunted?
Dixon City.
Dick Sin City.
Dick's son.
Dick Sin.
What a perfect place to
Dixon
have
City.
it in the
Dixon
wood.
City. where there's a
Dixon
ton of
City.
wood.
Yeah, for a wood exorcism, a Dick Sin. That's what I call
So
a wood
this-
exorcism.
This is hilarious.
So true.
The police blotter item posted on the Dickinson City Police Facebook page gave few clues as to what had happened. Simply saying, at 3:26 p.m., Commerce Boulevard at Home Depot for disorderly people having an exorcism in the lumber aisle for the dead trees. They were escorted out of the building. That's
I'm
it.
gonna perform an exorcism on a bat mug right now.
Oh yeah.
The power
we
of
need
Christ
to-
compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. There, it's good.
I hope it's okay.
I don't know if that's the exact terminology they use, but you know.
Yeah, so we,
Fuck you!
Is that the one that mugged me?
I hope so.
so we don't have too much information on this, but I feel like it kind of was a joke. And if it had to do with like how the wood prices are going up, and I think
that's it.
they're
They're actually
fucking-
starting to come down.
They are.
Yeah, finally.
It's hard to tell with
You
some
never
people,
know.
you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just fucking around. Maybe they're out of their minds.
Maybe it was a real
guess so.
exorcism.
Maybe they actually did know that there was evil spirits inside that lumber, and they did us all a
You
favor.
never know.
Yeah.
The power of Christ.
But
compels
sometimes you know.
The power
So,
of
like-
Christ compels you.
So like, is it like haunted wood?
I guess so.
Or maybe somebody was haunted.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Exorcist?
Yes.
Yeah,
Great movie. Nick, have you seen it?
I have not seen.
No, I haven't.
It's a classic.
It's a great movie.
it is a
It's a
classic.
classic. It really is.
More of a Lowe's guy. More of a Lowe's.
Yeah, I
Makes
prefer.
sense. White collar. Makes sense. That's the white collar store, right? Home Depot's the blue collar store.
That makes sense to me.
I don't buy that. I prefer Lowe's.
100% Lowe's is the
That
white collar
makes
store.
total sense to me.
Is that actually a thing?
It's way cleaner. It's way more neater. It's just.
What are the prices?
Why does that make
They
it?
have the exact
Wait, the
same
prices
shit.
are the same though.
It's like a Target to a Walmart.
They actually care about themselves. It's white
Well,
collar.
Target
No,
is
they
slightly
both
more
just
expensive
go
than a
in.
Walmart.
But Target is nicer than Walmart.
No,
Target is nicer than Walmart.
Walmart is blue
High-end
collar.
Walmart.
Target is like fucking green collar.
What is green collar?
Green collar is just like cheap.
Why
I fuck with
is
Target.
I love me some Target.
What is your favorite like big box store?
Probably Target.
Probably.
I mean, Toys R Us, if you want to count that.
Nice, Dave. Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I mean, I think you guys know my answer.
Kirkland Signature Costco brand.
I would
Circuit
He's
City.
taking out of cards.
I would consider it a
City.
big store.
What's
I
Circuit
bought
City?
my, my.
You've never heard of Circuit City?
No.
I mean, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
They went out of business like 10 years ago,
It was
probably.
basically Best Buy, but they went out of business.
I'd probably have to
Kind of a Radio
say
Shack. Yeah.
Let me guess. Yours is Olympia
Olympia
Sports.
Sports in Vassar, New Hampshire.
Colin's boss, if you're watching, he's trying to suck your dick. All right.
What if he wants
Take a raise any day.
The boss puts in the comments, what? Colin wants to do what?
The Costco guy.
My favorite is Walmart.
Guy's card.
Someone says in the comments, Walmart is the chum bucket, Target is the Krusty Krab.
Yo, so true.
That's a great
True.
comparison.
I like Walmart's my
Christian.
favorite, hands down.
Walmart's probably chum bucket.
Walmart's the shit.
Target's
the-
a little bit better
never
version
mind.
of the
I
chum
got a new
bucket.
one.
What?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
That's not a big box.
That might be
it's
worse than
that
Walmart.
hardly counts
Yeah, we're
as
just
like.
listening.
That place is unbelievable. You literally get everything for $1.
You can get bang for $1 supposedly.
Yeah.
Casey, have you ever been to Five Below?
Yes. That place goes crazy.
No,
I've
no.
only been to Dollar Trees. I don't think I've
It's
been to
no
a
Dollar
Five Below.
Tree.
It's so much better.
I gotta go with Market Basket. Market Basket's the shit.
Oh, BJ.
Well, that's just a
Now,
grocery store.
BJ's, Nick?
Well, that's a big box. That's a big box.
No, it's a grocery store.
I mean, it's a big box. It's a technicality. It's a big box store.
I wouldn't say it's a big box. Stock stores like these buy,
Costco's a wholesale food store too.
but they're wholesale.
Does Sears still exist?
No.
They're dead.
Very few.
I got my
Someone.
Sears card.
Do you really?
No.
You guys ever been to a Sharper Image?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
That place rips you off all the
course
time.
Oh yeah, but it's
don't buy
fun to like
anything.
go in and
You
be
go
like,
play with
look
the
at this
gadgets.
shit. Like,
You go in, you play with the gadgets, sit in work in the comfortable chairs that massage you while you're there, and like that's how you go to Sharper Image. You don't buy
Okay, I have a
anything.
good question, kind of related.
Yes.
What's your favorite store in the mall?
Ooh.
At the end.
Food court doesn't count.
No?
Olympia
I said
Sports Nashua.
technicality off the
Fair.
fucking roof.
Fair.
All right, I'll give you a
store in the
legit
mall?
answer, all right?
Yeah.
Just because for you.
Okay.
Okay? My favorite store in the mall?
The Gap. I love the Gap.
I was a big Champs guy.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Lids.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Lids is
That's an
fun.
Olympia, but you choose Champs.
My actual answer is not Gap.
Olympia, that's a bullshit answer. But Champs is great.
My real answer is Gap because I do love Gap. But I mean, this outfit is all Gap. Gap sweatshirt, Gap
Sponsored by
t-shirt,
Gap.
Gap
Sponsored by Gap.
Made by Gap.
Who are you wearing?
Gap. Well, I can say Yeezy now because Yeezy is a
Yeezy.
Gap line.
Except those are actually expensive.
Yeah.
Even the Gap stuff.
But the fun answer would be Lids.
There was
I like Lids.
Yeah.
there was a place at one of the malls near me back on Long Island that was it's called Gadgets and Gizmos. That was basically just a Sharper Image, but like even weirder. So yeah, I'm gonna go with
Like a
that.
Sky Mall catalog.
Yeah, basically.
Brothers?
Like a bunch of like technology.
Brookstone, yeah, that's the same energy.
Remember like
I always
FYP?
walked in there, it was like a $3,000 like chair that would massage you. I'm like, well, I can't afford this, but it looks
But I am gonna chill here for a while and pretend I'm gonna buy it.
What about what was I supposed to say?
FYE.
FYE, that's what I was
What's
gonna
that?
correct you. It's for your entertainment. It's like there's like they have like the pop vinyls, like records, vinyl records, CDs, a lot of music, movie stuff.
There's
pop
one in
culture.
Nashua.
Porn section, yeah. You want some Playboy magazines?
Kinda like a
they
hot
got
sauce
it.
GameStop, anyone?
It is like a hot. It's
GameStop is
like
great.
You can always go
The
classic.
Asian massage parlors in the
Oh yeah, you know the kiosk, like the mall kiosk where it's like just people.
There's one in the Outer Mall now. An Asian
You know those
massage parlor.
kiosks where you can get hand jobs?
So bad now.
in the middle, but it's not even like one of the ones that are like on the side. It's one of the ones in the middle of
Just
the
a booth,
hall.
like,
No,
yeah.
not even a
Because
booth.
compared to Greendale, it was a million times better. Now that Greendale's out, Auburn's the only place left, and it's like it's awful. It's
I like the kiosk that when
every
you walk
time I
by.
go in there, it's like
The phone case
more places
kiosks.
are closed down.
At the kiosk when you walk by, the guys harass you to clean your shoes.
Yeah.
Those are
Oh,
my
that's
favorite.
great. That's
Yeah, but-
great.
Yeah, clean my shoes.
Nick, are you talking about the massages that you get like in the hallway of the malls? Like the people are just there, like a very public massage.
I really,
I'm going Newbury Comics.
I really want to.
that's
Yeah,
what
Newbury
I-
Comics is
Whenever
great.
I go to the Solomon Pond Mall, I always go to Newbury Comics and look for vinyl records and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I got the best one.
What is it?
The beanbag chair
Oh,
store.
yes, I know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
It's a whole
yeah.
store.
Yeah.
You talking about Love Sack? Love Sack?
Love sack.
Love set.
I'm just
I've
putting-
seen their
Yeah.
ads.
putting
I
it
would
down as
sit there
beanbag
for
chair
like
store.
hours and just like hang out there.
Oh my God! Has anyone here been to the Mall of America?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
No.
It is
Wait, where is the Mall of
in
America?
Minneapolis.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Yes, I've been to the Mall of America.
You've been, Johnny, you've been to the fucking
The
Minnesota?
National Mall.
Is that even a real
Wait, wait,
place?
wait.
Shut the fuck up, John.
Guys, real
Shut
quick.
the fuck up,
Do you guys know what the National Mall is?
Is Minnesota
in
even
DC?
a state?
Yes. Do you guys know what the National? Do you know the National
I
Mall in
didn't just say that,
DC?
did
I
I?
contact Slumberland.
The National Mall in DC. The one
someone
where
write
like
that down.
the memorials are, like the big grassland.
Yeah, not a real
Joe
mall.
Biden's watching you pay the tax
It's not a
dollars.
real mall.
Not a real mall.
Dante thought
Wait, what do
I
you
was
mean it's not a
talking
real
about.
mall?
It's a land. It's like the mall. It's like a gallery of like museums,
Oh, the
monuments.
National
No,
Mall
what are you
DC?
talking about?
That's
There's a
what
bunch of stores and shit like
No,
that.
there isn't.
Yes,
Not in the
there
na-
are.
The
Don't
I went to a
challenge.
mall in Washington D.C.
Probably not the
It's
same
not the
mall.
National Mall.
National Mall
The
is like a
National Mall
park.
is a park.
I literally bought a G-Shock
I'm
watch.
down with you.
I bought a G-Shock watch in the Macy's.
This is the
It's right next to the Lincoln
Keep in mind,
Memorial.
keep in
There's a
mind, I was
Macy's.
13.
This is the National Mall.
I was not there.
This is the National Mall.
Dante, want to know where you
Well,
can
there's
buy a
another mall
G-Shock
in
watch?
Washington, D.C. that I went.
That is not a mall. No,
You know, you go to the Air and Space Museum, then you got like the
I'm not
Auntie
talking
Anne's in
about
there.
museums.
They
I'm
did have a
talking about
McDonald's
a
in there,
mall where you go
closed.
and buy stuff.
But okay, so the Mall of America in Minneapolis is the largest mall in the world. It is. They have an amusement park in the mall, a full amusement park in the mall.
That's the only amusement park they got going.
Say that.
Minnesota sucks. I hate that place.
What have you been? What do you know about Minnesota?
been,
What do you
Sam.
have against Minnesota? What do you have against Minnesota?
Minnesota sucks.
Minnesota
It's cold.
I
All right, it's Casey saying Minnesota sucks.
I've been to Minnesota only during the summer.
Oh my God,
I loved it. It's
Minnesota.
great. It's beautiful in the summer.
What's your favorite store in the mall? Olympia?
Mike, they're really rolling with this Casey's Day.
Olympia Sports Nashua.
God, I didn't think it was.
Catch me there tomorrow, 4 to 9:15.
Yeah, meet and
I'll
greet.
tell Sophie- I'll tell
All right,
Sophie to add that
guys, meet
in.
and greet at the Nashua Olympia
Pheasant
Sports.
Lane
All
Mall.
right, July
Pheasant Lane
31st,
Mall.
Mall of America, Minnesota. We'll be there.
Oh no, the Mall of America is the craziest
Why is it
place I've ever been to in my life. It is. First of all, it's just so huge. They have like 4 mini golf places inside this one mall.
I got a
Count
question.
them, 4.
I got a question. How's the food court there?
Olympia
Oh,
Sports
it's-
National
it's
meeting
big?
Incredible.
Does
They
it
got Chick-fil-A?
I
have
hope
a
she puts
Wendy's?
that in.
Does it
Don't
have a
fucking mention
Chick-fil-A? Does it have a Papa Gino's?
Why would it
Does
have
it-
Papa Gino?
Hold up. Does it have a Sarku Japan?
Does it
sure.
have
Every mall must have one.
Sarku Japan's the shit.
They have. Wait.
Auntie
Tomorrow's
Anne's?
Sarku Saturday.
Panda.
Does it have
They have.
a DiGiorno's?
Okay, they have 2. Okay, so.
DiGiorno's.
All right.
DiGiorno's.
Okay.
It's not a store. It's a pizza.
It's whatever you want it to
Guys,
be.
it's
So-
not delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
They have a Bonchon there. Sick. They have 2
I thought you'd been there.
The mall is so
Yeah.
big. They have 2 Auntie Anne's.
Wow.
I
They have
feel like that's
two
not unique to
Auntie
that. I
Anne's.
feel like there's definitely
it
malls
out,
They've got,
out
you know
there
what I
with
mean?
they've got
multiple
bubblegum
Auntie Anne's.
shrimp. They got Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now we're talking.
They've got.
Fuck Buffalo Wild
All
Wings.
right.
Hey, that's what I get after my shift at Olympia Sports
They've
Nashua.
got.
You know what I just remembered existed is those like
You're
Mrs.
ridiculous.
Fields kiosks
Yes.
at some malls.
They've got.
Like the cookies.
They've got 4.
Mrs. Fields? Anybody heard
Wait,
of that shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
They've got 4 Caribou coffees in this one mall.
Caribou?
Yeah, it's like a specific coffee kind
Yeah.
of brand. They do have Chick-fil-A. They've got
Alright.
Chipotle. They got Cinnabon, of
Alright,
course.
it's
What mall
valid.
did I go to
It's
in
valid.
Washington,
I don't
DC?
know.
All right,
They're
I
not
call it
malls
Cinnabon.
in DC.
I
Oh,
just
it's-
decided.
no,
After
no,
hearing
it's not.
Johnny say
Hold on.
Cinnabon like that, I definitely say Cinnabon.
Cinnamon.
I
For
mean, I was
the-
13, so like, give me a fucking.
I have no
I
idea
couldn't
what mall
decide
you're
the
talking
last
It
about.
time
was
we were
a
talking
mall.
about
Like,
it.
It was a legit mall. Like, I don't know what else to say.
There are like shopping centers.
I mean, it was a big building that had a ton of shops in it. I
All
call
right,
that a
the
mall.
Mall of America. They have a Hooters.
So I mean,
Let's go.
Caleb says the Mall of America has its own zip code. Is that true?
Yes, it is true.
Oh yeah, I have heard
What?
that. Yeah.
Yes,
Shit's fucking
it's
crazy.
massive.
Has
It's incredible.
One other
Have
hot
you walked the
take.
entire mall?
No.
Malls suck.
Yeah.
I hate
Oh
malls.
yeah.
This place,
I don't think anyone's.
I felt so gross in this place too because
Yeah.
it's just so like excess.
Yeah.
Must have been jam-packed.
It was pretty packed, yeah.
Imagine going there like during COVID and stuff.
Probably you wouldn't go there during COVID.
Oh, you definitely could. In
Yeah, you
Minnesota.
could. There was some ones that were
there
open.
was no COVID in Minnesota. Come on, guys.
There is no
fake.
COVID in Minnesota.
Minnesota's actually not
What
bad.
is COVID?
Alrighty, next topic here. We got emergency crew rescues sex doll after mistaking it for a drowning woman.
This was hilarious.
Do we have the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like something.
Oh
from Men
no!
in
So
Black.
there's another picture from like the aerial view where it does really look like a dead body.
Really?
Yeah, where it's just floating like because it's just floating like back up.
Yeah.
And it
dead body?
It most certainly like I saw the thumbnail and I was like that's a dead woman. Like I would have called the police immediately too.
Save the sex toy!
My sex doll's
Please,
drowning.
my girlfriend's down there.
Toy lives matter.
So
You
this,
guys saved her.
I'm gonna have to upgrade my porn subscription if she dies better!
My wife.
Did you guys see my thought of the day today?
Oh no, what was it?
Yes.
It was having sex is the only thing where it's more respected if you're an amateur than a professional.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
Having sex is the only thing where you're more respected as an amateur than a professional.
He's saying you don't want to be someone who has sex
Like not
professionally.
many people respect Johnny Sins
looks
out
like
there.
he lives a good life.
Yeah, but it's not
I mean, he's
respected.
also an
How do you know?
astronaut, policeman,
In my mind, he
firefighter,
is.
delivery
Every Father's Day,
guy,
everyone tweets happy
He's a
Father's Day.
plumber.
Hero.
He's a hero.
Not
He's
all
a
heroes
plumber,
wear capes.
A doctor.
capes. In fact,
a
some
doctor,
heroes wear
a
nothing.
car repairman, your stepfather, your
Don't forget,
stepbrother,
astronaut.
a priest, astronaut. I mean, the guy's a man of many crafts. Bus driver. I mean, God.
He's
the
a
list goes on
national
and on.
Bus driver.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure
I'm sure he was.
Who wants to fuck up? Whose fantasy is that?
Listen,
I
buddy.
want to fuck my bus
Listen,
driver.
There's a lot of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, I
out there.
guess.
Pull up to the freaking thing.
Don't question it.
$5, please. Oh, I don't have any money on me. Oh, okay.
Something else you can ride.
We can make it work.
You want to ride this plane? You gotta come to me first.
You gotta ride this bus. You gotta ride
And then you're like, I'm actually trying to get to work. I really don't have time to fuck right now.
No fuck, no ride.
John, you said the same thing to me last week. We can't do this again. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Show up to work. Sorry, I was late. I had to fuck the bus driver to
Casey
get in.
Casey goes, what are you guys talking about? What do you think we're talking about? What do you think we're talking about?
You're talking about crossing the border to get to Mexico and selling your body to get across the border?
What?
Yep, you're right. You are right.
Thank you.
Right on the dot. He's got it.
That was like 8 steps
on the
past.
Why did you get Mexico? And where'd you get a border? We're talking about Johnny Sins, and you're talking about
I
Mexico.
said to get to guys, it's Casey's day.
It is
Thank you,
Yeah,
Johnny.
I understand.
All right, it's Casey's day. We're all selling our bodies to
It
cross
really
the border.
is.
right.
And yes, Casey, Minnesota is a state.
Dante, can we get back to the sex doll? Come on.
Come on, guys. Let's be serious
God,
and talk
come
about
back
this
down
sex
to earth.
doll.
Let's talk about the sex doll.
What size are her tits?
What's your bra size?
All right, back to the sex
Is this a
doll.
3-cup or a 4-cup?
Yeah, come on. What are we talking here? Come on.
This-
Put some 3,000
Let's talk
cc's in
numbers.
this.
Let's talk numbers.
So this-
Yeah, let's talk numbers.
Viewers, I have a
This-
question for everyone out here. Does anyone, do you or anyone you know own a sex doll?
I got a funny.
No, I don't think.
I could never.
Johnny, yes.
Yes, I do.
I don't own one, but I
In
got.
fact, I bought one last night.
Do you know someone who has one?
Sex toy, 100%.
I know.
You said it on the level of
Oh,
life.
you said you've had
Oh.
sex toys, yeah.
What do you expect? It was Prime Day the other day.
Thanks, Jeff.
So,
Thanks, Jeff.
I think I might have told a story before.
get the other one free.
You had brought
free
this up
delivery.
before.
My senior year, me and my
It wasn't
buddies
used,
did
though.
like a Christmas swap, or what's it called?
No.
Yankee
Like Yankee swap, yeah.
And I got my buddy pocket pussy.
Okay.
And he had a girlfriend at the time, and
Oh, man.
like he was like, yeah, this thing's better than my girlfriend. And he couldn't find the pocket pussy, and his girlfriend ended up throwing it out. No! He's like, Casey, that's the best gift I've ever gotten. I was like,
That is so sad.
This is the best Christmas I've ever had.
and then,
Oh my God!
Is a pocket pussy.
and then,
You see, I've always wanted one.
I mean,
That's
like,
the same. It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas.
I mean, it was supposed to be a joke.
Hey, that's
all right, so I actually now
something. Snow is not the only white thing coming down.
There you
this
go.
Christmas.
White Christmas.
I'm doing all white Christmas. You know what I mean?
less than a month ago.
Santa Claus is surely coming to the town tonight, baby.
You opened up something on that. That you don't
Now,
know that kid's work.
now I'm thinking now.
What?
Like he.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a
changed his life.
joke, but he was like, this is
knew,
awesome.
like, this
That
is
kid's gonna be
sick.
disappointed for the rest of his life.
You changed his life.
Yeah.
Sexually disappointed.
And I got it.
Same sensation. I need it.
And have any of you guys seen the show Blue Mountain State?
I was thinking,
Yeah.
So
Lava.
he's a huge Blue Mountain State guy, so that's why I
Makes
got it.
sense,
Like as
yeah.
like the joke, but
What was it? Oxnana? what was her name?
Oh.
Yeah.
Call her pocket
Yeah.
pussy? Yeah.
Oh, it was something like that.
So less than a month
Oksana?
ago,
Oksana,
my
something like
my
that.
friend's younger sister, it was like her birthday party, and one of her friends, who's like 19, 20, it was like around his birthday. So as a gag gift, she bought him a dildo
Okay.
Foot long dildo.
And he used it.
No, we were like throwing it against the wall and making it stick against the wall. And we have our
guys
friend,
are fucking
we have our
sick.
friend that's bald, and we smashed it and stuck it on his head, and it stood there for like 5 seconds.
No.
It was just dangling off.
There's
Have
a free way to get your pulley. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Have you seen?
It was fucking massive.
Have you guys
I'm
seen
not
Benny
gonna lie.
Blanco's TikTok account?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just him
yeah.
throwing dildos against the wall.
Bro, I mean, listen, this thing was fucking like big. Like it was a big ass fucking.
Were you proud of it, Dante?
No, I mean, I listen. I don't have it. It's not mine, but it was crazy.
In my high school, there was this like big ass fish tank in the library that kind of like
boy. I
divided.
like where
Like,
this is
I mean, no, it's just, the whole thing is someone put a dildo in there and it was just floating all around with all the fish. It was pretty funny.
Do you remember a couple years ago at a Bills game, someone
Yes,
threw a dildo on the field?
Yes.
On the field?
Yes, on the field.
No, I don't remember this.
In the end
I
zone.
do remember
Yeah,
that.
Oh
I
my
remember
god.
One of my favorite baseball stories.
ref had to
is-
come over and
so
pick it up.
during a Mets game a couple years ago, they were doing a post-game interview with a player, and in their locker they saw just a dildo just sitting in the locker during the post-game interview. I'll see if I can find the
Oh my
photo.
God.
It's hilarious.
Who were they interviewing?
Mets dildo
DeGrom.
locker room.
Jacob DeGrom.
No, I think it was Conforto.
That's his secret.
Now we know his secrets. He plays with the dildo before each time he saw it. I
think it was Conforto, you said?
In between innings, off the
TJ Rivera, former. Kevin Pilecki. That was it.
Okay.
All right.
That's so
Well, speaking of MLB, you
I mean,
want
we were
to do
talking about
MLB
sex
update?
dolls.
Yeah.
It's not that far off the
Okay.
rails.
First
What
sports
do you
talk of the
expect?
day. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
First
Talk about
sports topic.
Oh, I found the dildo.
Did you know? That's pretty
my
quick
God.
for you.
That thing is huge.
This is the Mets locker room.
That's
That's great.
That's about the size of the one my friend.
Oh,
Look at
Jesus.
towards the bottom of the locker.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
you can't compete
That's a
with that.
BBC baby.
That's a BBC.
All right.
All right.
Can't compete with that.
MLB update.
MLB update. No more dildos.
Speaking of MLB,
Speaking of dildos,
MLB update.
speaking of getting a fake fuck, there was a combined no hitter last night, which is to me is fake. So the Cubs threw a combined no hitter last night.
It's still impressive, but like it shouldn't count for either pitcher as like a no hitter.
So it doesn't count for one pitcher, it counts for all of them. So Zach Davies and 3 relievers combined for MLB's 7th no-hitter this year. And the funny thing was the Cubs relievers had no idea there was a no-hitter. Because apparently from the Cubs, from the visitors' bullpen.
How do they not know that there hasn't been a hit yet?
Because from the visitors' bullpen, you cannot see.
No. I'm falling apart.
You're literally blocking me as I'm talking.
What do you want me to do? I gotta grab mugs. I gotta grab mugs.
Dildo out of the way.
So from the Cubs bullpen, you can't see the scoreboard, which is why they didn't know that there was a no hitter going on. To me, like the combined, combined no hitters shouldn't count as no hitters. They should be. You could say that the Dodgers were no hit last night because they didn't get a hit, but I don't think the Cubs can hold it in their record books as a no hitter. If you're not going to count Madison Bumgarner's 7-inning no hitter as a no hitter, then why should you count this? He pitched more innings
Yeah,
of
that's
no hit
fair.
ball
Yeah,
than Zach Davies.
he did more than
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The team gets a no hitter. It goes down as Davies, Chafin, whoever in Kimbrel.
Why didn't
Yeah.
they keep the starter if he was throwing no hitter?
Because he threw a lot of pitches. I mean, the Red Sox.
Boo-hoo.
I mean,
Red Sox
Oh,
pulled Red Sox last night,
there's some guys whose careers can be ruined by pitching the whole game.
Johan
Yeah,
Santana,
no
baby.
hitter though.
No, he was literally like never the same
Johan
after the
Santana's
only
career ended
no
because of
hitter,
a no-hitter,
in Mets
yeah.
history.
Yeah, at least he got.
Johan Santana.
It ruined his career.
At least he got a no hitter.
Did
Yeah.
he throw like 146 pitches that game?
Yeah.
Or some
Yeah,
shit?
he was fucked from that point on.
Yeah, it changed his career. I mean, it's the reason why he's not a Hall of Famer. If he was able to have like 3 or 4 more good years, healthy years, he would have been a Hall of Famer,
Yeah,
and it cost him a chance at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but the no hitter though.
Yeah, but
He
like,
does have he does have the only no hitter in Mets history.
Yes.
So
But the Cubs walked 8 batters last night too, which is the most walks in a no hitter since Edwin Jackson walked 8 in a 149 pitch no hitter.
That's just ridiculous. 149 pitches.
That was
no
good.
hitter.
Yeah, like
That is a lot of pitches.
I mean, combined no hitters happen, and I just don't think that
You wanna
like
put the ones that you
they're
have
really
over
that
there,
big of a
please?
deal. The no hitter to me is should be an individual thing. If you are able to throw a no hitter, it's an individual feat,
Next one.
and I don't like combined no hitters. And yeah, that's that. And then the other MLB update is Mike's favorite player, Kyle Schwarber
Yeah.
hit 2 dongs last night.
He's on fucking fire.
So I have some stats about Kyle Schwarber, about his stretch.
Stat number 1.
He's a stallion number 1. So he's hit 12. He's been moved. So the Nats moved him up to the leadoff spot 12 games ago. So he's had 5 leadoff home runs in 12 games, which is the second most in Nationals history for a leadoff hitter of all time. Like 5 home runs is the second most in Nationals Expos history for leadoff home runs. Then Kyle Schwarber has 8 home runs in a 5-game span, tied for the second most in MLB history. The only player with more is Sean Green, who hit 9 in 2002. Kyle Schwarber is the first player in MLB history to homer 11 times out of the leadoff spot over a span of 13 team games. He is like absolutely unreal since they moved him to the leadoff spot. And I think, this is someone made this point last night on Twitter, Foolish Baseball, who's a great follow. Highly recommend to follow him if you don't. But he was saying that the reduced spin rate in the fastballs, now that they're cracking down on sticky stuff, the reduced spin rate is allowing Kyle Schwarber to catch up to more fastballs and allowing him to hit home runs. He's a fastball hitter. A lot of his home runs are off fastballs. He's hit 4 home runs on fastballs up and out of the zone, which are really hard to get to with a high spin rate. But with a lower spin rate, they're a lot more easy and they look a lot slower. So you can have 97 and 97 that looks 2 very different pitches with the amount of spin rate. So I am all in on Kyle Schwarber. He's now second in the NL in home runs. He could be in the home run derby this year. He's looking like a stud. Go Kyle Schwarber.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Go Kyle. He's a good Kyle.
Is that all you got for the MLB?
That's all I got for MLB.
All right. Beautiful. On to some NBA. Max Kellerman believes Trae Young has a higher ceiling in the playoffs than Steph Curry.
I mean,
3-time NBA champion Steph Curry.
that's a very tough comparison to make when the guy's only been in the league for 3 years.
I'm going to say one thing about Trae.
Well, it's
Trae
higher
Young.
ceiling is the question.
Ceiling. I'm going to say this one thing about Trae Young. Trae Young in his 3rd year in the league with a team with no All-Stars on it, he has gone further than LeBron James did in his first 3 years, than Michael Jordan did in his first 3 years. And it's not like he's doing with the star. The roster is good. It's a very well-constructed roster. But
It's not star-studded.
it's not star-studded.
Which is what we're used to right now.
Exactly. The fact of the matter is that Trae Young is doing this in his 3rd season in the NBA.
Even the Heat last year had 2 All-Stars on that team.
Exactly. Jimmy and Bam.
Jason
Yeah.
Tatum did it. his
Jason
rookie
Tatum
year.
did do it.
Jalen Brown
But
did
the,
it
that
the
this year.
East is a lot better now than it was when Tatum.
But, okay, but
It
you're
is,
talking
that's
about
true.
no All-Stars and stuff. That Celtics team that went to Game 7 of these conference finals.
Yeah, and that was damn
That
impressive.
was very impressive. And Jason
look at Tatum now,
will
yeah.
be a top 5 player in the league in 2 years. Like, Tatum is going to be one of the best stars in the game. I'm saying Trae Young very much is on that path.
Jalen Brown also did it his rookie year.
But it was Tatum who was.
Yeah.
No,
Tatum-
but I'm
Tatum
saying,
was the
but
guy.
I'm saying rookie year, Jalen Brown made it to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being the guy and being a guy on a team.
And to be fair,
He
I
was
think
the guy,
Clint
right.
Capella is capable of making an All-Star game as
I
well.
mean, the
And,
Gallinari is very. he's not an All-Star, but he's very respected.
Yeah, and
He
he's
has-
he's
I'm
like
not
a
saying
valuable guy.
It's a
and,
very
yeah.
good roster. It's a very, very good roster. And that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying they don't have another All-Star.
No, you're right.
They
I'm
don't
not
have a
arguing
good
with that.
second
It's
option.
true.
Like their second option
They have
probably
a
is.
lot of really good
They're
role
just-
players.
they're just
though.
so
like
deep.
John Collins, Clint Capella, Bogdanovich, Gallinari, fucking. Honestly, even Solomon
Lou
Hill's been
Will.
giving them some good minutes.
Yeah.
John
Lou Will?
Collins is a stud.
John Collins will be an All-Star in a
He
couple
should
years.
He should be an All-Star in a couple of years. He's really good.
Lou had a weaker year than normal, but in the playoffs he's looked pretty good.
I mean, so Max, just going back to this, obviously he's saying this because of the run that they're going on right now. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just really hard to just put those two in the same sentence. Like, Steph Curry is arguably going to go down as a top, 10 player you can argue of all time, right? I mean, second best point guard of all time. I think that's really
That's pretty
a
solidified at this
consensus.
point, yeah.
So it's I don't know. I understand what he's trying to say, but it's too soon to say it. Because you just don't want to put that pressure on. Because you don't want to give someone like that expectations, and then they obviously don't, get to that level, and it's just you look at that as a disappointment.
I mean, I feel like going
You can't
into the
give someone
league,
those expectations.
Trae was kind of like a boomer bust player, I think,
'Cause
when
of
he
his
was
height and
drafted.
stuff like that.
Yeah, and like his type of play and stuff like that. But
I will say,
his player comparison was Steph when he came in. Like
Yeah.
everyone knew, like this could be
Similar
like
style.
next Steph.
I will say though, I'm very curious to see how he adjusts his game with these new NBA rules being implemented next year.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
also
whole,
true.
like, fouling and getting like these, because he does get some BS foul calls, and he does get a lot of calls that go his way that shouldn't. Not taking anything away from him, but I'm just saying, like, I'm curious to see how he adjusts his game. To
Yeah,
that.
I'm with you there.
But what
And,
about
I
the-
do just want to say I'm definitely like do not think he'll ever be better than Steph like career wise. But I will say this postseason has definitely sold me on the fact that Trae Young is no joke.
If he can get to a,
100% agree with that.
if he could get to a finals in his first, if he could win a finals in his first 3 years in the league, where I think it puts him ahead of Luka right now in terms of.
Yeah, if he does it before Luka, then yeah.
Because like the ultimate goal of the NBA is to win a finals, and if Trae Young's able to carry a team to the finals,
Unless Luka like wins an MVP in that time with like a shit team,
Yeah.
like or something like that.
Luka in 2 or 3 years will. This guy I
He's
follow.
gonna be the new face of the NBA.
So there's this guy on TikTok I follow who is my favorite new TikTok account I follow. He's this guy.
Yeah, what?
New TikTok account I follow.
In the
new.
favorite to
The fuck, Johnny?
I said new.
fuck
It's
is he
called
doing over
Lumberland.
there?
What's going on?
I don't know about this, Johnny. I don't
So
like it.
it's called. I don't know his
I
name.
don't like it.
The account is. I highly recommend.
Wait a minute, there are other accounts on TikTok?
Dave, what's wrong with you? You catching his disease?
Yeah, what's going
I
on,
can smell
dude?
So-
bullshit on you. I don't even have smell.
His name is. I don't know how to. I can't
Not
read
today,
this. I'm gonna just write it out. It's CHLTWN32. He's great. He just makes basketball videos where people ask him questions in the comments, and he'll just respond to them, and he gives like great takes on shit. But he was saying
Why
that
don't you
he
marry
fully
him?
believes that in a couple of years, Luka will have a Jordan-esque season where he just puts up mind-boggling numbers. You're like, holy shit, how is this guy able to do that? But it's going to take maturity from him. He is not mature. Trae Young, there's times where Trae Young's immature,
There are more,
but he is
right.
a lot more of a mature player than Luka
Trae
Doncic.
Young
Yeah, that's true. That's
Trae
definitely
Young
true.
has more
Luka?
leadership skills.
Luka's
than
got
him
to
right
deal
now.
with his anger.
His anger,
Yeah, Luka gets frustrated and he starts pouting at the refs and stuff like
and then
that.
he's also out of shape.
and then he makes bad decisions.
He's
and,
also
like, yeah,
he's also out of shape. He doesn't have the conditioning yet for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trae Young
Kristaps got to hit the weight room.
or get traded, one of the two. Trae Young is just more mature and like has more leadership qualities than Luka does at this point in time. I do think Luka Doncic is the more talented
Yes.
player, but I agree with what you're saying. Like his just ability to lead a team, even though it's two different situations, his ability to lead a team is something that Luka can't do right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much a talent can take you so far.
Yeah.
Like talent can take you so far. It's like he is at the stage right now.
It's
I
just-
think
Let me look at his playoff stats.
I mean, his playoff stats
He's been
are
putting up
unreal.
unbelievable numbers.
Who, Trae or Luka?
Trae.
Luka's playoff stats are also unreal.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sure his are too, but I'm saying this playoff
Yeah.
run. Like, I'm curious what
You
his
good,
stats are.
I think
In
he's
the
averaging,
postseason,
like-
he's averaging 30.5 points, 10.5 assists, shooting 33% from three, hit 42% from the field. His efficiency's a little off, but at the same time, think about it. He's the one. He's the one that's shooting
a
all the
high
shots.
usage. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what it really
But
is.
30.5, 10.5 assists. I mean, in 38 minutes, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That's really fucking good.
But what do you think of the Booker Kobe comparisons?
I mean, I think
They just throw this
On
shit
par.
around like it's going out. of
You think they're on
freaking
par?
stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think it's like insanity.
I'm not saying it as a Celtics fan. I think Tatum and Booker are the two closest things to Kobe in the league now.
Mamba mentality.
I just think that like those two guys just really resemble like what Kobe was in the NBA. Like Booker.
And they're probably his two biggest disciples too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Devin
gonna say
Booker
like
literally-
they were
way
both.
Booker
Kobe
acts.
Bryant told him be legendary, and on every pair of his shoes he has written on him be legendary.
I actually think that Kobe damaged Tatum's game for a little bit because
For
he
that
started.
one year, for that one
he just
year.
started taking long twos like it was
it's
2004.
Like, it's 2008. We're not taking the mid-range shots anymore. You gotta take one step back, and then he did, and then he was a
No,
he was a
like he
killer.
adjusted to
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but like
yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't really necessarily agree with Stephen A. Smith. It's not like he's saying like he like is on the same level of Kobe. He's not saying that. It's just the way he plays, the way he carries himself is kind of like how Kobe did it, and I can't disagree with.
I could see him winning an MVP too.
Devin Booker?
But-
Oh, absolutely. Me too. He's special. I'm so happy he's getting the attention he is now because he's been good for so long, but he was just on the Suns. And
We are
were-
finally seeing like the next generation of like good players in the late postseason.
Yeah, did you see
That's
someone
exciting.
someone tweeted like Kevin Durant that was like, ratings
Pippen?
are down. No, it was like a few days before that. It was like ratings are down. Like no one wants to see these guys. People want to see the big name players. It's like Well, it's like how do you showcase the next group of stars? Like these stars that aren't in it, like you want to see these guys, but like eventually they're not going to be around anymore.
Totally.
Like, you want to get familiar with the Trae Youngs, the Devin Bookers. He's not in.
No, the most
Jason
exciting
Tatums, all these
times
young guys.
for me in this playoffs is when like the Lakers were eliminated and when the Nets were eliminated, because I was like, I don't know who's gonna win anymore.
Right, it's
that's cool.
different. Like you have these 4 teams now. Like 2 of them haven't won a championship before. Like that's sick. Like
the other 2, it's been 50 years minimum.
These guys becoming household names now. Like that's great. Like that's what you want as the years go on. Like you don't want people to be like, oh, where's LeBron? Pissed. Like where's LeBron? Like he's gonna be retired in a few years. But Luka, Trae, Donovan Mitchell, J-Tim, like they're gonna be around for a long time. Like, get familiar with them.
So in the comments, Christian says, "Don't ever compare Booker to Kobe after watching last night's game." Dude, Mask Booker is not Booker.
What? No, that's so different.
The guy
You
had
can't. All right,
a
you're
broken
saying
nose in
one
3
game.
places.
You
Yeah.
can't say that because of one game.
It was
He
right-
didn't have
Come
peripheral
Yeah, vision.
vision.
He did you see he talked to Rip Hamilton before the game?
Yeah, I
about playing
love
with the
that.
mask. Yeah.
I mean,
Probably
he's also
hated it.
averaging 27, 7, and 5 in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's
So
having
let's
a great-
not act
he's having a great
Let's
postseason.
not act like the one game where he shot poorly is the deciding factor here. Like, come on.
I got a question though.
Yes.
With all these like young stars getting to the playoffs, going deep, when do you think Zion will do that? Because I think
needs
it's
a better
gonna be
team.
When he's
wild.
on, when he either
needs a better
gets
team.
more
He needs
people
to-
on the
he
team or
needs
goes to a
develop
different
his
team.
offensive game more.
The thing
He
is-
can't be just a driver.
I think he has Ingram on
Why
his
not?
roster. That's
I
a
mean,
start.
He's the second heaviest guy in the league,
I
and
know.
the heaviest is Boban,
I know, but he has to get
who's
a jump
like
shot.
another foot
I don't think he
taller.
does.
You have to develop. You have to.
I mean, look at Giannis. Giannis doesn't need a jump
Yeah,
shot.
if any, Giannis needs to stop shooting.
I mean, he does shoot more often though. That's like he's not. A good
Yeah, but
shooter,
he doesn't need to
shoots.
do that.
He doesn't need to. Zion is the best paint
We'll
player in the
see.
game.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Like he has the
He's more-
highest percentage in the paint of any
How do
player.
you guard him?
You
He
can't
can
guard
barrel
him.
through you.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand he's dominant the way he is, but just imagine if he had a jump shot. He'd
Yeah,
be
if he had
averaging
a
like
jump
30
shot.
something a game.
I don't
Like,
think he
that's
needs
what I'm
it, though.
saying. Because if they
already
know what
is
you're
near
doing.
that.
How
What did he
about
average this year?
How about this? Like 27. But
Yeah.
how about this in the playoffs?
Like, what do you
okay,
want,
in the
3 more
playoff-
points?
In the playoffs, though, you know what his game is. You know what he's gonna do. Every
How do you
single
stop
time.
it though?
In the playoffs,
You know what
figure it out.
Giannis's game
In
is?
the playoffs,
Drive
you figure it out.
You can't stop Giannis though.
Well, we don't know about Zion until we see it happen.
He's in his second year. He's 20.
He's his third year. His third year.
The next year will be his third year.
Next year
Yeah.
will be his third
Yeah,
year.
he played in his first year. He played like 20 games.
I don't know. I'm still sticking by it.
This
You
was
need
his
to
first
have a
full
more-
year.
You need to have a more complete offensive game.
I think for guys that are physical like anomalies like Zion, that's not the case.
Yeah,
I think Zion's an amazing player, but I don't think he can lead a team. He
no,
needs
I don't think so either.
a
I-
stronger
I
number
don't think
2
give
than
him time.
Brandon Ingram.
I think
Give
you
him
need,
time.
you
I
need,
don't
a,
see
you
it.
need a shooter on
Yeah.
that roster.
Yeah, he can be the shooter.
He doesn't need to though.
Yes, he can. But imagine if he was. He'd average like 35 a game. You not hear what I'm saying?
He went from
He'd be
30
the
to
best
35.
player, hands down, in the NBA if he had a jump shot.
He needs
Without
to
a
force his
doubt.
way to Dallas.
You're talking about how dominant he is going to the basket.
Oh my Luka and Zion.
You're talking about how
wild.
dominant he
Oh
is
my
going to the basket.
God.
Think of how dominant he could be if he could go to the basket and shoot like 37, 38 from 3. That would be disgusting.
You know who'd be sick
And they'd be one of
with
the best
Zion?
teams.
It'd be Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that's true.
He needs someone like that.
Bradley
at
Beal
this
and
point.
Zion.
Yeah, high volume
All right.
shooter plus
Wizards trade
yeah.
for Bradley trade for Zion.
Trade for Zion. Trade
Russ
for
for
Zion.
Zion.
Trae Young's
straight
the
up.
best hoops in the game.
Oh yeah, Trey and or Chris Paul.
Oh, I mean that would
Chris
be
Paul and
deadly.
Ayton together is so fun to watch.
Yeah,
He's,
totally. It's Lob City all over again.
Alrighty.
All right, yeah, that's NBA talk.
That's NBA talk.
What we got?
Next topic. We got a couple interesting ones here before we go into our clip of the day. We got Conan O'Brien retired, and he celebrated by smoking weed with Seth Rogen.
I adore Conan O'Brien.
You do?
I love Conan. Conan was my
I like
favorite
Conan,
shows.
too.
Conan's great.
Conan
Really?
is hilarious. Late Night with Conan, his old show on NBC before he got the whole, shit with Jay Leno. Jay Leno did him so fucking dirty.
You hear about this?
You ever see this?
I did Conan O'Brien dirty.
Yeah, Jay Leno, fuck Jay Leno. Conan O'Brien is
Jay
one of the
Leno,
most
fuck
naturally
Jay Leno.
funniest people I've ever seen. He used to do the like man on the street interview stuff where you just go around and like do something, and just how naturally funny that man is, unreal. I love Conan.
Who's your guys' favorite late night? Is
Conan?
it- Yeah.
100%.
I like Conan. I like Seth Meyers.
Seth Meyers.
Mine's good.
Yeah.
I like Kimmel.
You like Conan, Nick?
Kimmel's too
alright.
drive-by radio too for me.
I haven't
That's what
watched
got started.
years.
The man
He
show.
brings- I think he brings things like.
I don't like
stuff
Seth.
like that.
Yeah, I'm a Jimmy Fallon
Fallon
hater as
sucks.
well.
I'm a big Jimmy Fallon hater.
But
I like Jimmy Fallon.
Like Jimmy Fallon.
I hate Jimmy
All right, it's
Fallon.
Casey's day. Jimmy Fallon's great.
Jimmy Fallon's good. Okay.
Just from Fever Pitch, though, not from like the late night show.
Jimmy Fallon Fever Pitch is excellent.
Yeah, I don't think. I think
Jimmy Fallon's very talented.
he's
I just don't like
corny
his
in the
show.
late night show. It's
Yeah.
just way too corny. Did you see that
Yeah,
one
totally.
thing he did with like
He
the
just-
TikTokers?
What
was
he loves
it?
being a
Did you do a bunch
celebrity.
of like dances with him? or
Yeah,
something?
Yes.
no, that's the thing. He should have. So he literally just stood in the background with cue
Oh,
cards
yeah.
that
Oh,
just
yeah,
said
with-
the name of the
like
dance
Addison
while
Rae
she
was
just did a
there.
dance in front of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
So
the weirdest
lazy.
He loves being celebrity.
It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
Conan's probably the best.
Conan's the best.
I'd probably say
Conan,
Isn't he getting a
Conan.
new talk show on like HBO?
So he's doing a variety show, a weekly variety show after late night, last week tonight. I mean, Conan.
It's his last show, right?
No, last night.
Oh, last time.
Yeah, Homer Simpson was a guest on the show last night. He did his TBS exit interview, which is funny.
They did the whole Paul Rudd thing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
that
Mac
last
and
bit,
Me.
yeah.
That is my
That's
favorite
a great bit.
in a late night show ever. Because do you know this thing, the Mac and Me clip? So when Paul Rudd ever goes on Conan, he always like promoting a movie or something, and he's like, "All right, I got a clip from my movie. Let's watch it." And the clip is always this same clip from this 1990 movie called Mac and Me, of this kid rolling down a hill on in a wheelchair, and then the kid falls off a cliff off the wheelchair, and then an alien just pops up at the end of the scene and just looks directly in the camera. It's like, and that's a whole clip. And every time Paul Rudd goes on the show, he shows that same clip.
It's the kid in the wheelchair is like rolling down a hill for like
For like a solid minute. It's such a funny bit, and he does it every time, and Conan loses it every single time.
And then sometimes he'll come back and he's just like, all right, now I have the actual clip, and then he'll just show it again. Like, same
Is
exact
there
clip.
going to be anyone that's going to replace Conan on TBS?
No, it's just ending. I mean, the show's called Conan. I mean, how do you get
Yeah.
someone? Conan.
Richter.
I just didn't know if there was someone like taking his time.
Also, shout out to Andy Richter.
Yeah, Andy Richter's funny too.
Yeah. Underrated.
Interesting. All right.
Conan.
Kanye is suing Walmart for making fake Yeezy foam runners.
Oh yeah, I want to get these Walmart shoes because they really do they look just like the.
Yeah.
They're not the.
I
Well,
don't
yes,
know
they're
if-
the slides, and
Do we
but
have
they're
a picture?
weirder than that.
What
They're
the
like
hell's Kanye shopping at Walmart for?
He's not.
No, he just saw the
Oh,
design.
it looked like the 3D printed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, do we have a picture?
Oh yeah, these are $25.
$25.
It's unavailable.
Oh, they took them off.
They took them
they
off
took
the
them
store.
off now because they're in an active lawsuit now.
Yeah, I'll lob you a picture.
Cool.
The blob. The lob. The jam.
Yeah, they're gonna have to either like change the design or just like can it all together.
Probably just can't.
They just can it.
I feel like
You have Kanye
Walmart
coming
does that with like most shoes.
Yeah, they do like
You're
rip
also
off
Walmart,
Tim's
you're
and
no
like.
small fish either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But like
They've
yeah,
gone in
they do
they
like
could just get nasty.
cheap
lawsuits and
versions
stuff
of like
that.
Crocs.
name brands.
Love to be
Yeah,
that attorney.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no kidding.
I feel like everyone kind of does that in a way.
yeah. But Kanye thinks he's special.
Yeah.
Huh? I was listening.
I am a god.
So the reason why I didn't listen to Tyler's album on the way to work today because I saw a TikTok about
There we go.
a Kanye mixtape that I never heard of.
I don't even know what Yeezys look like. So.
Has anyone
Are
ever?
these the Walmart ones?
These are the
or
Walmart
actual
ones, yeah.
So these are.
Not to interrupt you, but
All right, these are real? Question mark.
That's identical.
They were.
So these are the Walmart ones, right?
$25 for those.
I would have spent 25.
How much
bucks.
did you
Fuck
sell
it,
for
why
it?
not?
Like probably like I was gonna say
No, I think
300.
they were kind of cheap.
I feel like there was a
250 maybe.
like 125.
No, they're the runners are $261.
Okay.
Those are shoes?
Yes.
Those look like
Yeah, they
like
are.
slides.
Look,
That's all
Those are
Kanye.
Crocs.
I
They're
don't
kinda
like
like
the
slides.
design at all.
yeah.
His
I think they're
real
ugly.
shoes are like
There's something from
Oh,
100,
I was thinking of the slides. The
Oh, yeah,
slides
those
are
slides
are
150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of the other ones?
They look comfortable.
Yeah.
There's also definitely going to be rip-offs of the slides
So-
though, because they're more like
Yeah,
they're less
they look
unique of a
like the
design.
same
You can
exact
like
thing.
replicate it easier.
He has the right to sue them.
That's
Yeah.
the same exact shoe.
So if I
No,
have
it
a 3D
is.
printer, I can make these pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Pretty hilarious
You can
though.
just go to like an AliExpress.com or something like that.
Yeah.
I bought
That's
like
also true.
fake Yeezys years ago for like.
I mean, does he have a
$30.
patent for it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Definitely just has all of his designs trademarked.
Alrighty.
Trademark.
Last topic here. Before we go into the clip of the day, we got the NFL sent this memo to the teams that they'll be allowed to use the second helmet,
Yeah.
which opens the doors for the return of Bucko Bruce and Pat Patriot.
Oh.
Yeah. So do you know about the rule the NFL had for a while for some reason?
Yeah, I didn't even realize that this was a thing
Yeah.
until this change.
Yeah. So you go.
It just never like.
Explains to me like I'm 5. I don't know any
So
of this.
now the Patriots could use 2 different helmets. So the regular one with the actual logo, and then one with the old like Pat Patriot.
So there was a rule they could only have one helmet?
Yeah, so
one-
it's called the one helmet rule.
Had to, yeah.
You had to have one. You can only have
Get it.
one like shell.
Yeah.
You can only have one shell of a helmet.
Yeah.
So they had to use the same thing, which was, only a very recent rule, and there was no reason for
In
it.
terms like design?
Yeah.
Well, the NFL just doesn't like fun things, so.
That's also true.
No fun league.
So they could have like alternate jerseys, but they would have
Yeah, it has to be the same
Like they would do
helmet. Same
they do
helmet.
throwback jerseys, but they'd be wearing their modern helmet.
Yeah.
It looked terrible.
Strange.
stupid.
Yeah, like with the
There's no
Steelers,
reason.
with those like the bumblebee ones, and then
Yeah.
like the normal helmet.
But now they're allowed to have a second.
Yeah, now they can.
helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
I don't know why
That
that
is
was
cool.
The
All
white
right.
Bengal jersey.
I've always liked the Jets ones with the actual
airplane.
plane on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are cool. I like those.
Oh no, we haven't talked about that. Should we talk about it?
what is?
we talking about?
Did you hear what he said?
What?
Rob Manfred?
Hey, wait, gotta mic you up. Someone give him a mic.
I'll just speak on the mic.
Speak
I just saw a
yeah,
quote
yeah, yeah.
yesterday. Rob Manfred said the first 2 days of the crackdowns of
Went well.
he said, and I quote, went well. The guy has
guy's an
absolutely
idiot.
no
He
idea
doesn't
what's
watch.
going
He
on.
doesn't watch the games.
The guy's
That's the
a
real.
fucking idiot,
He
yeah.
hasn't been paying attention.
Did
Someone
he
probably
say
just asked
something
him.
like
He's like,
that
oh, it's
about
great.
like COVID's going well too, and that's when all the outbreaks were
The
happening?
real story here
God.
is how stupid this guy is.
Rob
Like,
Manfred.
so out of
all
touch.
the players
It's so
keep
crazy.
saying Rob Manfred hasn't had a press conference since 2019. Like he hasn't talked to the press. He does like one-on-one interviews, but he hasn't had a press
Can
conference
someone do
since
something?
2019.
Can someone
Is there a
just
way
like
to get
kick
them
him out?
impeached? Like, can
Yeah,
Can you-
is there
can you
something
impeach?
someone can do? Is there like a vote they could have?
Yeah,
or
so the
something?
owners
Get your father
can
on the phone. Bring him to court.
the owners can vote out Manfred as commissioner, but they don't want to because he's making them a shit ton of money. Because he's managed to find ways. He acts as
all
like
the money.
Yeah, it's
Move
all
him
about
to
the
a
money,
different
money,
position though. That would be so much better.
Put him to shortstop.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Put him in the field.
Put him in the bullpen.
Put him in the.
See how he likes it.
Rob Manfred hates baseball. He hates
Give
baseball.
him a bat. Put him up to the
Big
plate.
Nick commissioner.
See how he likes it.
Big Nick for commissioner. Big Nick, what would be the first thing you do if you're a commissioner?
Fucking give back the pitches, the sticky stuff, and tell guys to take steroids.
I want to see 105 mile an hour fastballs and dingers off of that.
I'm in. That's what
All right. Time for clip of the day.
Yes, clip of the day.
Let's do it.
So speaking of Florida Man,
Florida
so,
Man Fridays.
Look at all these. Look at this. Look at this clip. So do you know what all these are, Nick? You should look at
something
this.
in the water.
Look at these. Look at all these.
Are those gators? No.
No. Damn. Fuck.
So this guy.
No, that's so scary, dude.
Look at all his light. Look at all his eyes.
That's like a fucking Scooby Doo, like with the light up eyes in the
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
It'll loop.
I would be shitting my pants.
Okay, well, look at it. Look at it again. Look at
Yeah.
the beginning. Just look at that.
Oh, those are eyes, bro. No way.
Cannonball.
So the reason why there's so many
How much would I
gators.
have to pay you to swim in there?
Not
There's
enough.
no amount of
There's
money.
not enough.
There's
No,
literally no
no,
amount of
shut
money
up.
that I would do that.
Are you
It's just
kidding
your
me?
dad. There's no.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
wouldn't
coming
die.
out. Give the money to my family.
Just wrestle it.
It would probably take like $100 million to dip a toe in
No,
there.
after I beat one down,
You think Steve
they're all
Irwin's
going to be
jumping in
scared
there,
of
Mike?
me.
Or
Unfortunately,
they just all
yes.
jump you.
I think
Steve
there's
Irwin's
people in the
dead.
swamp that would go right in there like there's no business. no more.
Probably.
So
they
the
don't
reason why there's so
think
many
about it.
gators.
Swamp people, they say go right in the water and get my hook. They jump- they keep-
I'm knee-deep
One
in
of the
my
guys,
biggest
not
fears.
Troy, the other guy in there, Junior.
Yeah.
Goes, he told the son, he goes, go in the water and get my hook. That cost me money. Goes right in the fucking water.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in there.
Nah, I'm all
It's
set.
So,
right out of
um,
the gator's mouth even.
The reason why there's so many gators is the guy who made the video was doing a baby alligator call, and all the gators just came to him. He said there's about 100 alligators in that pond.
Damn.
All the gators came.
Hey, speaking of Florida, you know what happened?
Gross.
Oh, they all came.
Building
You know
that collapse?
Ew.
What?
You didn't hear about that building collapse in Florida?
Oh, in Miami.
Yeah, but that's
They-
sad
Dude,
news.
there's so many
sad, but,
people.
like, it's new.
There's so many people that they haven't found yet. It was a condo.
Yeah,
It was a
there's
legit
like a lot
condo
of
that
people
just
missing.
collapsed.
Yeah.
Miami just collapsed.
There's still 100 people.
Smack you under them. Bang! There you go right down. All right. Smell you later.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's
And
tough.
Surfside.
What caused it to collapse?
No one knows yet.
And what's the
I'll tell you one thing.
It's a
Ocean,
condo.
everything will be all over that
It was
shit.
a
Yeah.
full condo. With
Oh, wow, I know
a lot
what
of
that
Some
is.
like
people in it.
foundation and stuff
Yeah.
like that, I
Like,
guess.
They only
but-
found one dead body, but they assume that there's at least 100 people that
Yeah.
are dead.
Jesus, I
It's
haven't
a
heard
whole
any.
building that collapsed. It was like a big
12-story building.
12-story building.
No, it was huge.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
Look at
a
it, dude.
ton of people.
It just literally it's so sad, but like there are hundreds of people that are dead.
Yeah.
There's no way, like,
How didn't I hear about this?
that would be
I
a
didn't hear
miracle.
about it.
I don't know how
That
you
would be
didn't
a
hear about
miracle
it.
if there was like a handful of people
Yeah,
that
I know.
survived that, dude.
You got a
I mean,
video?
that's just so sad.
Yeah, I can't download it, but
Dude, like, how does that happen though? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's a lot of ways that can happen. It's called cutting corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's possible
Oh,
that like a
half-assing.
construction company, or someone is going to get sued.
Yeah.
Like whoever made that
sure.
condo complex,
Yeah, I'm
like
sure. They'll have a
just
full-on
reckless endangerment of
investigation about
hundreds of people.
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
Here's the thing: how do you build a condo complex like that and not get the permits? Like, how does the town or the city of Miami allow that to happen? You could look at the city of Miami and blame them for that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, that's possible.
You can point a lot of
You
fingers.
could 100% blame them for that. All right, Dave, get your father on the phone. Let's see what he's got to say.
All right, Dave, get on the phone.
Call
To
your
his
father.
dad,
Tell
you
him we're
got
suing.
Call your father.
We're
tell him
suing on behalf of the people in Florida.
We're suing on behalf.
We represent the people of Miami.
All right. We got any questions, Johnny?
viewer questions.
And then we
Wait, what
let's get
about
some viewer
Florida Man?
questions.
I thought we did the new segment.
Yeah, we can do Florida Man Fridays.
hit us with it.
You want to? Yeah, you hit us with the. I mean, I don't have the headline in front of me.
Alrighty.
From yeah,
New segment, Florida Man Fridays.
More uplifting Florida Man.
Florida Man Fridays.
No one died.
A man escapes on a lawnmower from intoxicated machete-wielding man.
Yep, sounds like
Florida Man. The Florida Man. This one is the people. Is the one pursuing him.
We got a graphic for it
we do?
of the guy.
Do we really?
That's no, it's not a video.
So the story is
A lawnmower.
on Monday, a man doing work near okay, I'm just reading this article. So Jose Flores faces charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and resisting an officer. On Monday, a man doing work near the 10,000 block of Atlantic Avenue west of Delray Beach told authorities that a person, later identified as Flores, motioned for him to come over to him. When the man made his way over on the lawnmower, Flores took out a machete out of his jeans and came after him.
Get out of your jeans.
The man,
Way to swing the hammer.
He's strapped.
The guy escaped on a lawnmower?
so the guy who drove, so
He was already
Flores was
driving
like, come
a
over
lawnmower.
here. Yeah, Flores was like, come over here, and the guy drives over on his lawnmower, and he pulls out a machete and starts chasing the guy, and the guy starts driving away.
First off,
Pulled the UE.
that must be really slow. Lawnmowers don't go that fast.
That's what I was thinking. It's
kind
like
of lawnmower
how
is this?
fast, either how drunk was this guy that he couldn't catch up to a lawnmower, or how fast could this lawnmower go?
The man told authorities he watched his alleged attacker get on a bike,
got a video.
but fell off because he was too
You got a
intoxicated.
video?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Show us.
Jason, you airdrop it to me. Or you didn't download it? No. I'll
John's
watch.
left behind.
All right, I'll watch it later, guys.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Oh, John,
We'll let you. We'll do a play-by-play.
Story on just one station. Police searching for a man.
Is it a video or is it just a news report?
Sounds crazy.
That's not it.
What? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that wasn't even.
It's a news
Just fucking A. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fox News.
Is this not it? Machete?
another Monday in Florida.
Third machete. He's like, oh, type of machete.
I stepped too quick.
Oh, you dizzy? Get the spins. I hate
Sad.
when that happens. When you stand up too quick, you can get like
All the
dizzy
blood
and stuff
rushes
like
to your
that.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're too young to understand.
I don't think
It's
this is
fine.
it.
Must be a person who's taller than 5'5" thing.
All right.
Oh my god.
That's all we got. Want to hit us with the outro?
We got no comments?
Do you have any comments?
Start fighting on air.
All right. Let's do
No
it.
viewer questions?
No viewer questions?
Not really.
All right. Well, that does it for this week of In the Pit here at Lumberland. We hope you enjoyed our shows this week. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Like I said, we have Flaming Hot Fridays coming out today at 12 o'clock.
Oh
We
yeah.
have
One
Mugshot.
question was, what are you eating for Flaming Hot Fridays today, Dante?
The world's hottest gummy bear. And let me tell you, it was fucking hot. So watch that. Spoilers, it was hot.
Go ahead.
Spoiler
Go ahead,
for
go ahead, Noble. Go ahead.
spoiler for all future episodes. They'll all be hot things that I eat.
I'm also
It'll
starting.
It'll never not be hot.
I'm starting.
Hot Friday?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot?
Unbelievable, right? I know.
Hashtag will
Crazy
be the
concept.
coldest thing you ever ate next week.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm starting a new series called Ice Cold Fridays, where it's just a 10-minute video of me eating a bowl of ice cream.
And next week we start. And we start with vanilla next week. We make our way down.
That'd be fucking hysterical.
I mean, no, you should
Release
have
at
your
the
own
same
part
time.
in the show where you're just sitting in the corner eating ice cream. I'm like sweating and crying. Dave's just eating ice cream.
This is delicious.
All right, break this down. All right, new part of
This
the
is
show.
refreshing.
We have a new segment
Delicious.
of the show.
All right, let's check in with
Everybody,
Dave's
everybody,
cold
We're doing that. We're doing that. We're doing that from now
All right, cool,
on.
I'll do it.
We're doing that from now on. New segment. There we go.
Cool corner. Cool corner.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, go ahead.
That will do it for this show. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.